All right, thanks, Nate. Reaction is pouring into President Trump's first State of the Union speech last night. He welcomed American workers to the Oval Office a day after delivering that State of the Union address.
I call upon all of us to set aside our differences.
In last night's State of the Union speech, the president offered an immigration deal that includes a path to citizenship for those dreamers in exchange for money for a border wall and changes to the immigration system. Now, on the subject of immigration, the president says his plan is a compromise for Democrats and Republicans. But is it realistic? Chief Political Correspondent Scott Thuman got an exclusive interview with the Chief of Staff.
We have proposed new legislation that will fix our immigration laws.
The president's plan on immigration, if you believe the White House pitch, is the epitome of compromise. But a pitch and getting passage, two very different things.
Democrats were sitting on their hands last night. They wanted DACA. We're willing to compromise. We're willing, in your eyes, to help out, provide protections.
My view is the Democrats were so stunned that this president was willing to reach out that far across the aisle and actually have a pathway to citizenship. I still don't think they believe it.
General John Kelly saying adding 1.1 million immigrants in a possible pathway was another effort to build common ground. And while ending chain migration, yet still allowing the 4 million people already in the pipeline to stay in the country would be another olive branch. If Democrats agree, they sure didn't show it.
This was not a compromise that the president offered.
Is that a pipe dream, or is it realistic?
Look, with all due respect, the president has said a number of things. We've tried to work with him, and he changes his mind.
I spoke with Steny Hoyer afterward, and he said, sure, look, we talk about something with the president, we come to terms on it, and then he changes his mind, particularly to appease his base.
We don't want a second DACA and a third DACA and a fourth DACA. Okay, the 4 pillars does all of that.
Opposition to the president's plan coming not just from Democrats, but Republicans against amnesty are pushing back too. The White House countering, saying nobody gets everything they want in this deal, but America gets what it needs. This, General Kelly claims, is picking winnable battles, arguing the prospects for reforming the entire immigration system slim to none.
No way is something like that ever going to get through the Congress.
And now to our national question of the day. Did the president's messages in the State of the Union speech divide or unite the country? So to vote, you can head to idahonews.com. You hover over the news tab in the top left corner of the screen, and then you'll see that question of the day option. We'll have the results later on in this newscast. Another major point of the speech, improving American infrastructure.